I'm James Spann. This is the morning edition of the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Tuesday, the 31st day of August. This is the final day of meteorological summer. And good riddance. It's been a long, hot one, but yesterday was pretty cool. Let's go to some of the Skycam shots around the network this morning. We'll start with the Jasper Skycam up in Walker County from the King Building. The sky mostly cloudy there, and by golly, there's still some patchy light rain this morning. Totally illegal. There's the Clanton Skycam down in Chilton County. And way down in Pike County, there's a look at the Skycam at the football stadium on the campus of Troy University. There's a water vapor satellite shot. Strong upper ridge is centered on the middle Atlantic coast. A very deep trough out west, and down below there's this weak surface trough, a little inverted trough that's been just kind of going nowhere. The models have insisted that it should not be there today, but it is. But that upper high should flex its muscle and push down drier air as the day progresses, but we'll see. Look at that. Are you kidding me? 507, little light rain in spots. Parts of the Birmingham Metro points north. Got some down near Montgomery. Now to the east and west, dry as a bone. But again, we'll see how long it takes those to get out of here, hopefully soon, because they're not supposed to be there. We do think the rest of the week will be dry. In fact, a pretty dry look for a while. There's the risk area for today, the convective outlook, slight risk of severe storms up in the upper Midwest, and tomorrow, pretty much the same deal across the high plains. Rain for the next 5 days, suggesting nothing, but what does that thing know? What do we know? It's raining this morning in spots. But again, the confidence is very good that after today is pretty dry. Friday, there might be a little shower or two with a surface boundary coming in here. But a new surge of dry air follows for the Labor Day weekend. The holiday weekend looks great, as you'll see. Tropical mischief. Danielle is on the way out. It's now a subtropical storm. It's technically off the board. Earl is a major hurricane. Fiona, a weak tropical storm coming up behind Earl. There's the next wave that could be Gaston, and there's more to come where those are coming from. And we also note that convective flare up in the Bay of Campeche down there, the far southwestern Gulf that happened overnight. Let's take a look at Earl. That is a big one. Category 4, top winds 135 miles per hour. Major hurricane moving towards the west-northwest at 13. Modeling, very good agreement, keeping the center just off the east coast of the United States. We'll peek at the GFDL just for the fun of it. This is showing the thing in 78 hours within literally 150 miles of the Outer Banks of North Carolina. The max 35-meter wind is 116 knots. So needless to say, it's going to be a sideswipe deal for Hatteras and more than likely Cape Cod as well later this week, as you'll see. The intensity schemes keep it a Category 4, then they bring it on down. More than likely, this thing will peak in intensity in the next 24 hours, and then as it encounters the cooler water, it weakens slowly but surely. And there's the official track from the Hurricane Center. They've got that thing a little slower. Looks like the pass-by of Cape Hatteras, the drive-by, will be after midnight Thursday night and the pre-dawn hours Friday morning. And then they've got it passing by Cape Cod early Saturday morning in the pre-dawn hours, and then moving up into Nova Scotia over the Labor Day weekend as a weakening system up there. Fiona, that's the system coming up behind Earl. And, of course, we've got the third wave out there near 30 west that could be Gaston later. But in terms of the modeling on Fiona, most of the models, not all of them, most of them recurve this well before the United States. A few outliers want to keep it chugging toward the Bahamas. Look at the intensity forecast. Most of the models keep Fiona as a tropical storm. Got a couple that ramp it up to a Category 1 hurricane, but this is going to be dealing with upwelling and the cooler water thanks to Danielle and Earl, and also some harsher winds aloft. And there's the track of Fiona. They go ahead and bend it poleward, and by late Saturday night, they've got it way east of Charleston and a little west of Bermuda as a tropical storm on the entire journey there. And Gaston, the system that might be Gaston, Invest 98. the models that identify that, and basically it's the BAM set, the middle, shallow, and deep, bring it slowly west-northwest, and those that do identify it ramp this thing up to a tropical storm in coming days. So we'll see, and again, look at the situation way out there in the eastern Atlantic and coming off the coast of Africa, another big wave out there in a couple of days, so the wave train shows no sign of shutting down anytime soon. It could be a September to remember in the tropics. We'll check the GFS, the OZ run, valid at 1 o'clock today at 500 millibars. And notice how the 594 ridging is starting to take over here. And that's why we're a little baffled that these showers are still hanging tough. Down below that, the model has no clue that it's raining this morning, and it thinks there will be no rain later today. And we'll just watch the trend. And there's Earl coming in the lower right part of the screen. Tomorrow, Earl moving northwest, just northwest of the Bahamas. We stay dry. Thursday, yeah, nervous eyes are watching this thing. Model runs a little slower on this, approaching the Outer Banks of North Carolina, where dry as a bone. Friday, very, very strong trough sweeping through the Great Lakes, and that should help to turn Earl north just in time. And there's the GFS, 1 o'clock Friday afternoon, a whopper of a hurricane. Although it should be in a weakening phase, a slow weakening phase, the thing is just east of Atlantic City. And then Saturday, it's up into Nova Scotia. And hey, look at that new surge of dry air coming in here. And again, let me back it up to Friday. I forgot to mention us. See the cold front there, stretching from near Indianapolis to Dallas-Fort Worth. That'll be coming in here maybe Friday evening or Friday night, and there could be a shower with that. So we'll just mention isolated showers. Don't think that amounts to much. And then there's Saturday again, and that looks great. Nice reinforcing surge of dry air. And that'll put highs in the upper 80s. Thickness values coming down. Very comfortable day, low humidity. And Sunday looks great. Maybe low and mid-60s and maybe some upper 50s for the cooler valleys. Labor Day still looks good. So at this point, got something outdoors planned for the Labor Day weekend. We'll give you a thumbs up on that. Go to Tuesday of next week. Gee whiz. 594 ring. Yeah, it can be hot in September. I often mention the hottest temperature on record in this state was on September 5th, 1925. Trough out west, and it just looks hot and dry. Into the forecast, September 15th. Not a lot of change. We're looking for the first polar front. Not going to happen with that look. Kind of ridging in here, and again, that looks relatively uneventful. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video by 3:30 or so today. And if you're local to us, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 in Birmingham at 5, 6, and 10. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day, and God bless.